Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about some new UFC fight news we got going on. So just a couple hours ago, Dana White announced the main event and co-main event for UFC 322. It will be JDM versus Islam Makhachev for the undisputed UFC welterweight title. My prediction for this fight is Islam Makhachev will win by submission in the fourth or fifth round. We know that JDM is a very dangerous striker, but I feel like in Islam's last couple of fights, he's developed a lot with his striking and his IQ overall as a fighter, and I think he can land some great combinations, and with those combinations, get a takedown and wear JDM down late in the fight and get the submission win. I did talk about in one of my last videos that this fight will be happening in MSG in November, which was a prediction, and I was right. This fight will be happening, so very excited to see this. And then for a co-main event, we have Shevchenko versus Wei Li. This will probably be one of the biggest women's UFC fights of all time, or even all of in women's MMA. So very excited for that also. And then we have Carlos Prates versus Leon Edwards, which was announced, which will be on the main card. Carlos Prates is one of my favorite fighters to watch right now. So I think he can get the job done over Leon Edwards and get the TKO finish, especially over his last win against Jeff Neal, which was crazy to see, who's also a dangerous striker. So I'm very excited to see that fight happen. And yeah, we got some great fights also coming up before UFC 322. Starting from the top, we do have next week Kaio versus Imavov, and then we have Diego Lopez versus Gene Silva, and then we have Carlos Alberg versus Diamante Reyes, and then we have UFC 320, which will be Alex Pereira versus Ankalaev #2 for the undisputed UFC light heavyweight title. Alex Pereira will try to get his belt back, and then Merab will attempt for his third title defense against Corey Sandhagen. And then we have Yuri Prohaska against Khalil Roundtree Jr. And then UFC Fight Night in Rio, we have Charles Oliveira versus Rafael Fiziev. Very excited for that. And then we have another UFC Fight Night, October 18th. RDR versus Fluffy Hernandez. The #5 RDR against the #6 Hernandez. The winner will most likely fight for the title next. I hope Hernandez wins this fight because I've been a big fan of him for a while. I've been saying it for a while now that he's really, really good. He's going to be next up, and right now he's really showing it, and he's showing why he should be next to fight for the title. And then we have UFC 321, which will be in Abu Dhabi. We have Tom Aspinall versus the #1 Ciryl Gane for the undisputed UFC heavyweight title. Very excited for that also. But overall, we got some great fights coming up. Let me know what you guys think about these fights in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.